Okay, so what's going on with the market today? This is the S&P 500. I wanted to show that we have a pin bar right here and ultimately what's happening in the market. So one of the things that I like to watch is for sideways momentum. Look at that. You know, people are saying, oh, the markets are down, the markets are down, the markets are down, but really they went down early, bounced, went down, and really nothing has happened other than a consolidation. Take a look. We had the exact same thing happen over here. Consolidation, right? This is more of an upward grind, but it's really just a consolidation. So at this point, we've got the moving averages moving sideways. The market's bouncing off the all-time high, went lower, and then today we had a pin bar. So at this point, I really don't know what to expect. Let's look at the weekly chart. At this point, it's looking pretty good. If we do close above this weekly, this is a long, and this could be an outstanding trade, okay? And what that could do is it could motivate other stocks go up as well. So that's one of the things we really want to be looking at. Let's look at it on a lower time frame, which is not going to really show us too much more. But like you can always scalp these too. And what that means is a short trade off of a scalp. Look right here. Okay, scalp trade. Boom, right in there. Here's another one. Okay, now we're headed, we could be headed up past this high. You never know. You know, one of the benefits of a scalp trading, you know, if you come, there's quite a few benefits of scalping, and there's some drawbacks. It depends on your personality and the way that you like to trade. But let's take a look at this. If you scalp it, and this is an hour, so we'll go with an hour scalp. You put your trade right here. You're like, okay, it's breaking here. Okay. This entry is about 470. I'm just estimating. Your stop loss is really tight at about $465. So you've got a $5 stop loss, right? $5. And then where this, you could actually do this a long time. Where could it go? You know, bounces up. Well, right here, you got a $5 stop loss, and it made it all the way up here. Okay, so that was a $12 win with only risking a $5 stop loss. That's one of the benefits. And then if you turn it into a swing trade, this can come up. Who knows where you can go? And that's why using a higher time frame, you know, scalping on a higher time frame is so powerful. Is because you could use a $5 stop and make a $100 winner. Because let's look at this on a higher time frame now. On a higher time frame, you get a scalp like this, you're up $70. You do a $5 trade in 70. Yes, it takes some time, but you are literally risking 5, you're making 70. That's like an insane risk to reward ratio. And you do that, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay. And that's really the benefit of scalping. So another really important thing that people don't understand about scalping is the risk. Okay. Because if you have $1,000 in your account, okay, and you put all of that in a trade, you're only actually risking only $5, right? You're only risking $5 per share. And so what that means is that you can increase your size dramatically, especially like on, you can trade as much as you possibly can. But again, trading is risky. But being with a smaller stop loss allows you to go in with a larger trade. You know, you don't have to say, okay, I can only risk $100 of my account on this trade, because you're only risking actually $5 on your stop loss. And so using a smaller stop loss and a tighter trade gives you the opportunity to increase your trade size. Now, I would also, though, the drawback, everything's got a drawback and a trade-off. Nothing is like perfect. The drawback is that if you use smaller size, you're going to lose more, right? And let me just prove it to you. You can become really good at this and narrow it in right? You can do 5-minute, 1-minute charts, right? And become a sniper. And you can, I'm not saying you have to have a high losing percentage. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that the 1-minute charts are not quite as, well, I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to say that when you have a tight stop, your odds go down. The 1-minute charts, I was going to say they're not as reliable, but that's not true. These patterns work. Look at that. Levels, if you're going off of levels, levels work on a 1-minute chart. Levels work on all time frames. Chart patterns work on 1-minute charts. The 1-minute charts are reliable. But when you have a tighter stop, you will lose more trades, and that's just how it is. Because why? Because you don't have as much room, right? You don't have as much room for error, okay? Because you're going to put your stop right here. But on a daily chart, you might enter at the same price, but you're going to put your stop, you know, $20 down there, right? So you've got a lot more room. And if you're wrong, because the market doesn't always move right away. You know, it can go, you can take the trade, and if you put a 1-minute stop, you're going to lose. But on a daily, you get in down here, your stop's down there, you never lose, okay? So market chop can get you a lot more on a lower time frame and on a scalping chart, but you can still laser beam your winners. You just might not be able to get as big ones, right? But this is still a 1-minute chart. This is awesome. Right, that's absolutely awesome trade for a 1-minute chart. And this happened today. This happened after lunch. At my after lunch trade, and I didn't take this, but it could have been 472 up to 474, and that's a lot of strength there. And so today closed strong, and I actually had a short trade, and I'm going to be closing that. I'm closing my SPY short. But that's just one of the things that you can learn from trading and scalping. But that was my analysis also on the S&P 500. I would say, though, that I'm going to do some option stuff here very soon, and I'm going to give everybody an update on my trades this week. I'm getting really close to passing my first prop test, which was launched in late of 23. It was kind of my $24 million plan, and so I'm on track with that. Things are looking pretty good. I'll just give you a quick update while I'm here. I'm currently down $800 on open trades, but my equity is only about $1,000 from the profit. So if I can clear these out, which is a big if, obviously, I'm going to pass this test. And so very excited about it. My current trade that I'm looking at right here is a euro dollar. We've got a double bottom right here and a pin bar, bottom 1, bottom 2, and I'm looking for it to go back up here. So if I get that to turn, could be the game changer and could close this account for me, and I could get my win. All right, well, I'll let everybody know what happens. But anyways, thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video. Again, let me know what you want. I know that there were some people that wanted some options videos, and so we're going to do an options video very soon.